Cal in the navy and gold. And we are underway on a Wednesday night. Doubleheader of ACC. How do they get back to winning ways tonight?
First thing they got to do is take care of the basketball and make more of these threes.
Right on cue. JJ Starling opens the scoring.
Orange in there. 2-3 zone there.
Pippen shoots right over it and buries it. He's got all 5 for Cal early. Offensively, since coming back from his injury, but in the last 4 games, he's been on and off. Kingz, nothing but the bottom of the net, connects on a 3. The one thing Syracuse wanted to limit coming into tonight, those live ball turnovers that lead to points. Virginia had 17 points off turnovers, and there's 3.
And now they got to neutralize this penetration, and now they got to guard all the actions and make sure they get out to the shooters.
Camden, good look inside, and an easy finish for Elich.
That communication on the defensive end got to be better for the Orange.
Freeman, he'll make you pay from there. All 9 points for Syracuse tonight have been from beyond the arc. Good take, scoop to the hoop for Dai Dai Ames. He's unafraid at 6'2".
A lot of backdoor cutting with Cal. When they dribble at you, you got to know someone's going to go backdoor.
Camden, pull up contested, and drains it.
And then they become a really difficult team to guard.
Right down the lane, everything but the finish. Kyle cleans up the spill. William Kyle in perfect position to put that home.
You got to get back and run to the paint, but you got to close out quickly.
Good defense, Nate George got the better of Pippen. Bell down the lane. Good defense again, Nate Kingz. Syracuse has owned their defensive assignments in the man-to-man. George, the floater falls.
Off to a really good start here, making shots, but I think it's coming because they're sharing the basketball and playing for someone else.
And of course, we're talking about how good Cal is at shooting free throws. They missed both of them, and then Chris Bell.
And then they gave up 15 against NC State. And so, again, they've got to defensively get to one and done on the rebound.
Good block by Soiree on the inside. And the turnovers, momentum killers, particularly if Cal cashes in, which they do.
He knows his role. He's an active defender and rebounder.
Betsy couldn't get it off cleanly. Campbell on a great closeout for Cal.
These guards, Pippen and Ames, are really shifty.
Starling, great touch on the floater. The immediate answer.
He has mastered that floater.
Well, you said it right at tip-off. A battle of the backcourts tonight. Camden fires in the 3 from long range. It puts Cal back in front by 1. Cal in front 24-23. Between Syracuse and Cal. Donnie Freeman in a double team, and it's ripped away. Campbell with a head of steam. Everything but the finish, and Pippen's there to clean up the spill.
One thing that'll help him against that trap, he's got to turn and face.
And another turnover. Cal has numbers. Campbell rolls it in. Freeman double teamed again, passes out of it this time. Kyle goes up strong and knocks it home. Kick to the corner, Nolan Dorsey. And that rims in a friendly roll for the road team, and Nolan Dorsey.
The skill set's there.
The original block, Elich in perfect position. Good ball movement finds Starling. Good take for JJ Starling. Pippen has the switch, gets Kyle in the air. Shot clock down to 2. Dai Dai Ames has to hurry, and Kyle owned that defensive possession.
To the Orange desperation. They're coming out losing 6 or 7. They're competing. They're playing hard. They're fighting. You're Cal. You have to match that intensity.
It's been a great back and forth first half. Kingz with back-to-back baskets now for Syracuse. Stolen away, and it's Kingz again. He's making a big impact right now. Right to the rim for another 2, and Nate Kingz. Justin Pippen, he's been the catalyst this season on the offensive end for Cal. Feeds it inside, and with the shot clock under a second, Elich gets the finish. Syracuse has now missed 11 straight threes as Cal goes inside. Crafty move for Justin Pippen.
That's the hard part about this game. Pippen and Dai Dai Ames are so shifty and crafty in the finishes.
Starling, the immediate answer. The extra pass, Bell wide open. He'll make you pay. Nothing but the bottom of the net against his former team. And after starting this game 3 of 6 from 3, Syracuse has now missed their last 12 attempts from 3. Good steal, George. Having fun with it. Off the window for 2.
Second time, Justin Pippen a little loose with the ball. He's talking to the official saying he's got fouled. He's got to be a little tougher with it.
Camden, the immediate answer. Bell and Camden, 2 big threes to regain momentum. Starling, he's had good touch tonight on the inside.
The last 2 possessions against ball screens actions, they've been a little sloppy.
Camden misfires that time, got a good look. Pippen stays with the play, read it perfectly, and cashes in for 2. We had a power outage at the Dome during the commercial break. Everything went dark at the Dome. Generator fired back up. Took a little while to get our audio back. But we're looking forward to the finish here in Syracuse and what's been a terrific, close, competitive game so far.
Hello. Takes a little bit more than the power surge to shut me up, man.
The timeout as the Orange have swung the momentum. Now the one thing that still hasn't come back is our scoreboard and the scoreboard in the Dome. JJ Starling rips it away. Syracuse is up to 50 points, make it 52. And Mark Madsen says, give me a timeout.
Call, they didn't make the call.
Betsy, that rims in. Good take by Tyler Betsy, known more as a 3-point shooter.
For Cal, can you dribble penetration and spread it out to shooters?
Leach drops it in.
Pulling it up and shooting off the bounce in the mid-range.
Starling, nobody picked him up. An easy lay-in for JJ Starling. Syracuse has made 8 of their last 10 shots, and the master of the mid-range continues. Back-to-back baskets. Kyle backing down Leach. Trying to spin his way free. Rolls around, does not drop. Regathers. Trying to muscle it home, and he does! One-handed hammer, William Kyle.
No quitting the Orange here. Relentless play by William Kyle, chasing down his own miss with the strong finish here. The energy and the effort's there. They just got to continue to improve. Ball movement and shot making just like that. I think that right there is the key to Syracuse winning. Cinching a chance they can win. Kai and Anthony with the one more. Nate Kingz knocking down a 3. Cuse up 1. Unselfish play. When a basketball moves, everyone touches it and share it. Let the open man take the shot.
Leach, good answer on the inside. Cal noses in front by 1. Donnie Freeman hammers it home and fires the Orange back in front. Only 5 points tonight for Freeman. Cal, very balanced scoring. 5 players in double-digit points, including a red-hot John Camden.
Watch out for John Camden.
Bell against his former team, buries it. Bell's 3rd 3 against his former team. That one the biggest of the bunch. George swatted from behind, trying to snap out of losing 6 of their last 7. Kick to the corner. George tears it. Ames working against George, spins his way free and scores. Tied at 78. In the second half, no bigger than these two.
They got away with a little bit of hook there against Nate George. Got back to that left hand. You got to know the sky.
Off to Pippen. Give and go. Ames drives. Scoop to the hoop. And fires Cal in front. Missed them both. Offensive rebound. Kyle cleans up the spill. And the Orange nose in front by 1. Here's Freeman. 5 seconds to shoot. Donnie Freeman. Off the window and in. Donnie Freeman delivers. And this is how we're keeping score, like rec league on a Saturday morning.
Hey, baby, this Like a Saturday afternoon AAU game.
Chris Bell drills the three against his former team, looking to add to this 1-point lead, 85-84, a minute 30 left. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ames right to the rim for the layup.
He's continued time and time again to make plays. Can't allow him to continue to get to that left hand.
Count it, plus the foul. A chance to tie this game from the free throw line. Well, he has been the catalyst for SU. The spin cycle through. Here we go. 7 seconds in overtime. Ames working against Kyle. Step back for the tie. Missed it. Elich cleans up the spill, and we're headed to double overtime.
Just a great job here of Elich just staying in the play. He's sealing, fighting. He follows the ball, falls right in his hand. And
T.T. Carr, the freshman, finds Ames. Working against Freeman. Trying to shake free. He lost the handle. Syracuse has numbers. Starling. A lot of contact, no call. Freeman puts it home. Donnie Freeman. And the Orange leads by 3. Carr a 3. No good. Elich, another offensive rebound. And he cleans up the spill. Elich dominant. Freeman. Full contact. Donnie Freeman. Floats it to Freeman. Starling, good pass. Kingz a 3. Lacking energy, tough to push it. Ames doing the best he can. Ball on the floor. Camden. Rejected. Donnie Freeman came over and closed out. Up ahead. Freeman puts it home. And Syracuse can start to feel it.
this is a great defensive effort by the Orange.
Camden, not so fast. A big 3 to make it a 4-point game. Cal emptied the tank on the road, just ran out of legs in this second overtime. In a gutsy, hard-fought effort, Syracuse takes it 107-100 in a double overtime thriller.